Welcome, Małgorzata Imielska. Thank you very much. We just have seen your film. Thank you very much for presenting it at DOK.fest here in Munich.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy that we can be with you, and thank you for the invitation. Thank you for having us with you. And this is Łukasz Szostakiewicz, my constant consultant, and we work on this film together.
You worked on this film together. So what? I didn't understand the position. What was his position in the film?
He was my consultant.
This consultant. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'll start with a few questions, and then I'll be happy to hear your questions and your comments on the film. So my first question would be, when was the first time you met Gosia?
I met Gosia 2 years ago in his mental center, and she was your patient.
Yes.
And she was 18 years old at the time.
And how old was she then? She was 17, or how old? She was 16? I don't know.
18 years old. She was 18 years old, and now she's 21. 21. I'm so sorry, 21.
Mm-hmm. And was it? Did you know you wanted to make a film with her, or was it your idea to search several young women to make a film about schizophrenia, or how was it? How did it all start?
I want to make a film about the person who suffered with struggling with schizophrenia. First, I had such idea, and then I tried to find the right person. Now, see what would be ready to expose that she or he has schizophrenia. So I was thinking, just about the topic, and then I tried to find the right person. It was no one believed that I could find anyone who was ready to share, to live without the personal story.
And why did you decide to make the film in her perspective and not in the perspective of the parents or of the whole family? Maybe it's very striking that you really chose Gosia's perspective to tell the film.
I would like to show parents' perspective because for me it was very important because I know they are completely lonely and hopeless at the times in Poland. They have a lot of difficult tasks, if I can say this, and they have to make so difficult decisions, and I know it's not easy for them. But first of all, what was the most important for me, they are completely lonely and hopeless. So because of this, I decided to create something with the support group, parents, especially mothers of kids schizophrenia. And for me, it was very important just to know, just to let know people that something like this book is, it exists.
Okay. And in the film, we see the little like diary scenes where she shoots herself on the mobile phone. How did you decide, or why did you decide to work this way? Because I think they are very touching and very important personal scenes in this film.
I would like to catch every moment with her life, I would like to be very close to her. It's impossible, because I live in Warsaw, she lives in Warsaw. It's from one town to another, it's about more than 200 kilometers. So it was very important for me, to convince her that it's so important to touch every moment of her life. But for me, it was really important to describe how her emotions are, how they're changing. So I was happy that I can this today because it yeah, it give us a lot of important information. Hope so. Hope so.
Hello, I have a question. How close were you when you filmed some of these more personal scenes with friends or family? Were you very close, or did you stand 10 meters away and just zoomed in very closely? And did you think she was acting different when the cameras was on, or not? How did you manage these personal moments with the team?
I don't know. We would like to be. First of all, we spent with Gosia many hours, many days, many weeks, and I think she was used to our presence. And it is very important to find time and to to show the protagonist our our goals. Because of this, we can fight and we can get um, the trust of our protagonist. Also, we use the long lens and we try to hide our camera because we exactly wanted to know just to catch the natural moment, without any sensation, without any creation. It was very important for me because I think that truth is the most important thing in the film. So the long lens, it was very important for us. It was very, very important. And uh, and I like this kind of picture. For me, it is very, uh, it's beautiful. For me, long lens is something more, something beautiful. And you, what do you think about this? Do you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. We have a delay, but we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I think there is audio because we just now we notice. Yeah, so long lens, the best way to find and to describe the clue of our protagonist.
Are there? It's quite. It's sometimes it's a little bit difficult to understand. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's maybe because of the delay. So it's sometimes. You said it's a lot about trust and about really gaining the trust of your protagonists, and then you can be there in any situation with them. Did I understand it
Yeah,
right?
I was so close to her. I spent with her many days. I spent with her many days, many hours, and I tried to convince her that our film is a very important project, not only for me, but also for her. And we also use long lens. And because of this, we have possibility to hide our camera and yeah, and be very close to our protagonist. So not much.
Yes, about this getting trust, the story began before the film was started. The making of the film was started because we met in the situation that Małgorzata Imielska came to our center with her previous film, and we watched it with the youth, and we started to talk about making films. So at the very beginning, I think nobody knew how it will go. So. This is this was long way, and the material was much longer than what you see in the movie.
Yeah, because a lot of footage, a lot of
So there's much more material, and you spent many days before shooting to build up trust and to develop the story of the film, maybe with your protagonist, and to.
So first herself because she came to use with her other film, and it was quite difficult film, and she in fact exposed her before she asked protagonist to show herself.
No, the most important for me to convinced to explain to our protagonist that our film is our project, not only mine, but also her, also my DOP, my consultant. We are a team, and when we have enough time, we can discover the truth. I hope.
Okay. And did Gojas already has she seen the film before you released it? I think so. What did she say about the film when she saw it?
Yeah, she saw the film, of course. She was crying. She was crying, but I think she was happy. Yeah. And tomorrow we have Polish premiere, so she's a little bit nervous, but we are waiting for
Tomorrow,
this.
it will be tomorrow. You just said it. Okay,
Tomorrow.
so this is an important. It will be a very important screening then, and she will be there and she will be attended.
Yes. She will be sitting with us out on the stage, and yeah, it will be her first Q&A.
So, great, good luck. And what will be the further journey of the film? Will you show it in, I don't know, in the cinema or in schools, or what are your aims with the film?
I think first we show our film at the Millennium Dogs Against Gravity, then we'll probably have or Oyaya Film Festival in Los Angeles. And but we don't know yet, this is just the beginning.
Okay, it's just the beginning, yes, of course. Are there other questions here in the audience?
Do you think in the end, when she saw the film and also during the filming, the whole set, the whole make a video diary of yourself was kind of therapeutic or had a therapeutic effect on her? Or do you think you really stayed out of it, or you came into the life of her very closely?
I think all this adventure, being protagonist of our film, I think it was quite important experience for her, yes. And we try to give her a lot of love, a lot of expectation, and we try to show her that I think she was before we start to make our film. I think she was quite not very
Self-confident.
confident person. Yeah, she was very no very. I think maybe it's too much, but I think she hated herself. Yes. So we tried to convince her that she is a great person and wonderful person, and then she can manage everything. So I think the whole process of making this film was quite therapy. But he's a psychiatrist, so I think he knows more than I.
I think that therapy is therapy and film is a film, but to make her more confident, I mean that we shouldn't propose people making film or sharing the story instead of having therapy. But Gosia, as you could see it in the film, had all the time psychiatric support and therapeutic support, and this person with whom she's drawing is a real therapist, and part of this therapy was shown in the film. So
only part.
It was filmed. Gosia had her very intimate therapy, her own therapy during the film, and the film was a part of her journey. But it's very important that people suffering from schizophrenia usually don't have opportunities to show their stories, to show their inner, and this film make for her possible. So I think it helped her very much. But I always try to make difference between therapy and being part of something very important, something very big.
But the film changed her.
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
The end, I think this film changed her in the end. And I think we were like a mirror for her, you know, because she can see herself, you know, in our eyes and in the screen.
Yeah,
So,
I think it was motivation for her.
Yeah.
Many situations, because even this scene when she is on the protest, and when she support medics protesting in Warsaw, it was for her very important that she support us. This scene was not in the film, but I was talking with her during this protest, and I felt support from her when she came to Warsaw to show that she stands behind me. Yes.
And I think that this film show her that her opinion makes matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah.
That she's not only, stupid, French girl, but her opinion and her sentence, but her makes matters, you know? It is very important for us. It will emphasize.
So the film was a way to reflect her life and to reflect her development as well.
Also.
And it's not only a film about schizophrenia, but it's a coming-of-age film. It's a film of becoming independent, and this is really what I think is really interesting about your film. That it and is it difficult in Poland to switch from youth therapy to adult therapy? Because in Germany it's a big problem because they can fall out of the net because youth are much more. There are more treatments, more places. It's quite it's really a big step when you become an adult. And how is it in Poland?
Because probably it's problem in general medicine.
What problem? I think it's one problem.
But I mean general medicine, not only in psychiatry, but probably in cardiology, diabetology, and so on. But in psychiatry, it's very important because we have different system for youths and different system from adults. So, and there are different, it's in different places, different doctors, different psychologists. When we are talking about this public system. So when person gets 18 or 21 or finish the school, he needs or she needs in one day sometimes change everyone and share her story from the very beginning. So this film also shows, and it's part of this vacuum about what told us her mother. There are a lot of vacuum places in this system.
Yeah. You know, it was for me. It was completely shocked that these people are completely lonely, without any support. Without official support or social support, only you can think about family support and nothing more. And it was for me. It was completely shocking. It was shocking because I want to believe that we can go to the hospital and someone will help me or my family. But it was shock when Eva, Gosia mother, said that many times children are not, there's no room for children in the hospital. It was, oh my gosh, it was so difficult and completely.
And what we know from the science research, that what is helping is a chain of support. So we go from one point to another, and everyone can tell which door is the next. And it doesn't function at all. When somebody is in crisis, he's in hospital, but after hospital, parents need to find therapeutics or doctors in most of the cases. Of course, we can have our own web of doctors, psychologists, but it means that it works on our own, sometimes private contact that we call our friend who is a psychiatrist or psychotherapist and ask, can you take care of my patients from hospital? So the official public system doesn't work in this.
We try to improve, so many people try to improve, but I think there's still a lot of things to do. It's not so easy. And I think that mental problems now they are a world epidemic in the world, and we need to change something. We need to be very sensitive to this problem because it is our new generation, and we should know how to help them.
Yes, and this is why your film is so important. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for this talk with you, and good luck with your film. And I hope it will. A lot of people will see it, because it's a really important film, and a really beautiful film as well. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having us. Thank you.